Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing something a little different. I am going to be recreating this look right here. I came across it on the internet and I was like, you know what? We're going to recreate this look. So I'm jumping right in. I already did my brows and I primed my face with some NYX Shine Killer. I used Anastasia Dipbrow and also my Revolution concealer to define my brows. I'm just going in with some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and my L.A.Girl Pro Conceal in flat white. I wanted to create a very bright base because the basis of this look is very bright, very punchy color. It is a dramatic contrast between the cut crease and the base. So I wanted to make sure I had an adequate foundation that is really going to allow these colors to pop out like we want. Now today I am using 4 different palettes. I'm taking colors from each of the 4 different palettes. So I'm starting off with the Wahala 2. And then I'm going to grab some shades from the Wahala 1. I am also going to grab a couple of shades from the Nubian Royal palette. And also I am going to grab some shades from the Morphe Artist palette, 34A I believe it is, Artistry palette. And of course, as usual, all information will be inside of the description box. So I test ran this look before I did it. I definitely wanted to make sure that I had all the colors in the right shades, right placement. So after I test ran it, I went ahead and I knocked it out and it turned out so beautiful. So beautiful. So now we're in the original Wahala palette. That is the shade Busybody. I believe I used that in one of my first YouTube videos. So, you know, it never hurts to go back and watch. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to like, don't forget to share my videos, leave me a comment, and make sure that when you subscribe, you also hit the notification bell so that you never ever miss when I upload a video. I was really excited to do this look. I saw it and I was just like, okay, this is something that I have to do because I feel like it's different. It's super bold. It's really fun. And, you know, I needed something to brighten my life up a little bit. So this was like the perfect, let's just brighten up the moment. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I am blending my 2 colors out. And don't worry, we got a lot more work to do. I am going to do my foundation and everything off camera because this look took so much time. I think it took about 35 minutes, give or take, to just get everything the way I wanted it. So I'm using the Nubian Glow right now. I mean, Nubian Royal. I'm sorry. Nubian Glow is orange. What am I talking about? This is the Nubian Royal palette. And I'm using the 2 flat purple shades. The lighter one right now. And then I'll do my crease with the darker purple. Like, this was one video that I definitely had to speed up some because if I made you guys sit through this, y'all would be yawning. Because it definitely was a time-consuming look. But it just came together so effortlessly. And I was like, yes, it's perfect and I love it. And it's making me want to branch out even more and try more crazy things because of how this one turned out. And I really like the idea of the base that I used. I am determined to get my hands on some P. Louise, but it just ain't in the cards right now to get some. So when I get it, I will try that and see if I can really make it pop. But, yeah. The only thing I didn't like about this look today, my eyelids. I noticed that my eyelids, one is already bigger than the other, but today it seemed to be like really noticeable. So I'm just taking a Q-tip with some micellar water and cleaning off some of where I'm putting my cut crease because I really wanted to make sure that that white was standing out. Because we're going to go back in with the L.A.Girl Pro Conceal, again in flat white, and the Morphe M 421 brush to create my cut crease. I like the smallness of it, the precision of it, and it just allows me to get in there and get it done. Because like I said, I can put it on my eyelid and open my eyes, but it doesn't, because I've hooded eyelids, I don't always get the concealer placement like I would expect to get. And then I'm just taking my e.l.f. Concealer brush and just kind of making sure that it's nice and flat and smooth, because we're going to go in with a blue, neon yellow, neon green, and then in the picture I know that it's white, but the artist palette, 35A artist palette from Morphe, it has this shade in it, like this creamy glittery shade, and I was like, this would be perfect to fill in that white spot, so that's what we used for that. But all in all, I was just excited about how this look came together. Like, you'll see me a couple times just stop and just look and be like, yes, come through. Because that's exactly how I felt about this look. It was just like, come through. I'm just getting some of the Pro Conceal off of my eyelids and out the corners, just because I wanted this to be really refined. I'm taking the blue shade out of this 35A artist palette. And this was the palette that Morphe did. It was a part of the Sweetie collection. It was like brushes in this collection, this Artistry palette, the Icy Lips lip gloss trio, and there was a sweet peach continuous mist setting spray. I didn't really care for the smell of the setting spray too much, but everything else in the collection I absolutely loved. So it was nice to be able to pull this palette back out and use some of those vibrant colors, because Morphe is not always known for having strong pigment. They have good colors, but sometimes you have to work a little bit harder to get those colors to pop. And I feel like this palette was definitely a pop, like heavy pigment palette. Like, that blue is just saying to my spirits, it is beautiful. So now we're just going to go in with the green. And I probably could have did all of this with the yellow and just did a tinge of green. But I felt like I really wanted that green to kind of stand out. So that was probably like my only deviation from the original look, because I could have did the whole thing. I could have did both, like the green part with just the neon yellow. But that's the beauty of makeup. You trial and error. You do something and you learn from it. Like, this is where the excitement really started to settle in, because I'm putting in the yellow and I'm just like, yes, give me life, boo. And I kind of set most of the yellow exactly on top of the green. Like, I buffed it out, faded it out a little bit, but for the most part I set it right on top of the green just to kind of lift that color just a little bit. And then that shimmery shade, I'm using my glitter spatula to apply it, because it is very creamy, but it has like glittery flakes in it. It's kind of hard to describe, but when you put it on, it slides on like really smooth. So the glitter spatula was perfect for that. And then I just took a fine brush and lined over the top and just dragged that across the top. And when I say I was like shocked that it really came together the way that I wanted it to, I was just like, yes. So I'm just repeating the process on the other side. And then again, I am going to go off camera and finish my face. And when I come back, we will pick up where we left off. Just cleaning up some of the edges so I can go in and apply the rest of my makeup. And we are back. So as you can see, I did all my foundation applying, baking, buffing, blushing. Just going to put on my highlighter now. I did get a little slap happy with the highlighter, but you know me, I love my highlight, so can't tell me nothing. And again, all the products that I use will be in the description box, so don't feel like you missed out on anything. Today, we just did the face portion off camera because, like I said, this was a pretty intensive eye look. And the lashes are, of course, my Lash by B. They are the Empress Lash. If you want to purchase some, the link will be in the description. And that's it, guys. Catch you on the next one.
Yeah!